My hope is that by the end of the stream, we'll not only have categorized Cierzo, but can explore that Trog cave again. Like, it seems like a very appropriate thing to go off to college if we're trying to learn more about the world. Get even more in debt with that blood price of ours. Where are my parents? Who knows? Because I don't really like doing science in the dark unless I have a better light source than we have right now. Because our rusty old lantern is pretty garbage. Because you can write down everything in the world, but if you don't know where you wrote it, you're fresh out of luck. Okay. What am I doing? Perhaps, but we don't know. It does have 3 again. But that is merely a coincidence, and we don't believe in coincidences. That we are in the southern hemisphere, and it is winter. Right? I have to think about that one for a second. It's a developing hypothesis of how the world, the space works in Outward. We still have yet to look at the night sky. That's something I'm looking forward to for sure. Yep. Roof is made out of stone. Whatever this thing is. Whoa! That was uncomfortable. You okay, Veda? I don't know if I'm okay. I don't know if you guys ever seen a buckler, but like, it's got like a little round thing on there. That's the only thing I can think of that looks like this. What is it called? Gazebo. That's what it's called. Yep, I just named it like 2 seconds ago. Yeah, I'm basically just, for some sanity check, I'm bolding anything that I reference elsewhere in these notes, just because I think that's gonna eventually there's gonna be a lot of things in here, and I want to make sure that if it's mentioned somewhere else, I know where it's mentioned, or at least know that it is mentioned, so I can go looking for it. Organizing notes, another exciting aspect of science. Wooden foundations. Yeah, foundations. Okay. We'll have to come up with our own name for them because it's our show, right? We don't have to be constrained to the worlds of real science. We're making our own science. Because it's all science. It's just who named it first, right? We'll just have to come up with a different name. But I believe that does nothing for us because we haven't become a mage yet. That might be something fun to do. That might be next up on the menu. What makes a hypothesis good? Well, the most important thing is it needs to be testable, right? Because I can hypothesize that the reason that the sun goes across the sky in this world is because there's an invisible man tugging across. Can we test that? No. Look at the walking patterns of people and see, hey, does anyone enter or leave the building in a day cycle? Because if they don't, it probably isn't where people live. Unless no one sleeps. That'll be an interesting discovery. We'll have to see. Okay, now let's see. It appears to be identical. Okay, so we just did a test. Let me actually write these in our quick notes. But you will see me writing my notes, which really, that's what you came here for, right? So, whenever you have a test, you need to write a procedure so that if other people want to, like you guys, want to try this test at your house, you can, and you can tell me, hey, yo, Monk, you're full of shit. Or, you know what? That was an excellently executed test, Monk. You did such a great job with that. Fantastic. 10 out of 10 test. I feel like the best unit of measurement actually might be the arrow. The arrow seems to, when dropped, drop consistently facing forward. We might not finish this up tonight, but I want to let you guys know what the game plan is. First, number 1, find object that doesn't change size no matter what we do with the camera, as long as we're looking across and down. 2, find the sea. 3, measure how many times we have to go down until we're completely at 90 degrees. We now can translate that object size into degrees. And using trigonometry and rolls lengthwise, we can calculate things like the height of that pillar over there, which is gonna be just so fantastic. You have no idea. Measure this man's crazy ass braids. Look at his braids. Can you imagine? Just rolling around with those braids. That's brave of him. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Is just he is a brave man and he should be applauded for going out in public like that. Anyways, have a great night. Have a great evening. Enjoy doing whatever it is that you do to enjoy life. I will see you later.